Once upon a time in a small village, there lived two boys named Khalid and Kasid. Khalid was 9 years old and Kasid was 14. The two were best friends and used to play together every day. One afternoon, while they were playing near the edge of the village, Kasid accidentally slipped and fell into an old deep well. The well was so deep that his voice was almost impossible to hear. Khalid panicked and shouted for help, but no one was nearby. The village was far, and it was getting dark. Khalid's heart pounded with fear, but he quickly remembered what his mother always told him. When no one can help you, turn to Allah. So with tears in his eyes, Khalid raised his hands and whispered, Ya Allah, please help me save my friend. After making dua, he noticed a long rope lying nearby. Without wasting a moment, he tied one end firmly to a tree and threw the other end down the well. He shouted to Kasid to hold on tightly. Khalid was small, and Kasid was almost twice his size. But Khalid didn't think about that. He only believed that Allah would help him. Using all his strength, he pulled with full determination, repeating Bismillah with every effort. Finally, after a long struggle, by the will and help of Allah, Khalid managed to pull Kasid out safely. Both boys sat on the ground, exhausted but overjoyed. When they returned to the village, it was nearly midnight. Their anxious parents and the villagers surrounded them, asking what had happened. The boys explained everything, how Kasid had fallen and how Khalid had pulled him out. But the villagers refused to believe them. One man said, "It's impossible. How can a small boy like Khalid pull out someone almost double his weight?" Another added, "They must be hiding something." The villagers took both boys to the wise and respected elder of the village, Qazi Sahab. They narrated the entire story before him. After listening carefully, Qazi Sahab smiled and said, "I believe this story." Khalid could pull Qasid out because, at that moment, there was no one around to tell him he couldn't. He only believed that Allah can make the impossible possible. He continued, when a person puts his trust in Allah and listens to his inner voice of faith instead of fear, Allah gives him strength beyond imagination. Morale: when you believe in Allah and in yourself, even the impossible becomes possible. Faith turns fear into courage and weakness into strength.